trying to play me, but I know them days are over. People think I'm going crazy, but I know this game is over. I've had people trying to play me, but I know them days are over. People think I'm going crazy, but I know this game is over.
It's game over. How could I have any fucking time with all this weight on my shoulders? I used to wish I was older until the day that I got older. And now I'm grown up with a bag full of problems, thinking how do I solve them? And it's like if I ain't got a job then my mum gonna think I'm useless. But I don't wanna be no super student, mummy I'm only human. I applied for jobs in retail, and all the times I tried, ignored, declined, I never got emailed. I was gonna take it to uni, but I got tired at the end like seashells. How many fucking times the teachers told me that I was talented? 15 putting in work, trying to get heard like I wanna bring cattle in. Now I got all this pressure and I don't know how to handle it. My life's like a magic trick because all my options are vanishing. From Cadbury to cannabis, it sticks in the air like javelins. So many man got poked and that's why I'm onto notes like Madison. I wanna make time for Alison cause her body good like Samaritans, but I don't think I can balance it. Look, I used to have so many friends, me and them went different ways. Some man wanna drink and party, me and them got different aims. And as soon as you cut man out, people say that you changed. Nothing changed here, same player, different game. I used to have so many friends, me and them went different ways. Some man wanna drink and party, me and them got different aims. As soon as you cut man out, people say that you changed. Nothing changed here, same player, but just think before you start it. Not one of them dogs are barking. My young boy got a cast on his right arm, so he cut in with a left like Maris. The 3-8 got a kick like Courtois, but the 4-5 got a bite like Suarez. Don't make me call Uncle Ahmed, hoodie and gloves from Vauxhall Market. I know many man think I'm a target, and I still got beef that's awkward. But if a man wants war, that's walkers. Tell a pagan that we're ready to sort it. I don't wanna play no games, and I don't wanna give no warnings. Catch that you in a rave, we'll leave the party red like Jeremy Corbyn. And tell your girl not to force it, cause I do not treat her fancy. I made the girl come round and go low, now I just call her Kante. Ha 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 ha. I remember when she didn't wanna add me, cause she wanted to fuck with a bad breed. Now she wanna chill with a rapper or athlete. But isn't your man in jail? Didn't that dickhead wife you? You said you'd hold it down, but I guess my man got lied to. Man came out looking like Sagat. Yo big man, I don't wanna fight you. I can't make you leave your girl, but what I made her do can like Ryu. I used to have so many friends, me and them went different ways. Some man wanna drink and party, me and them got different aims. And as soon as you cut man out, people say that you changed. Nothing changed here, same player, different game. I used to have so many friends, me and them went different ways. Some man wanna drink and party, me and them got different aims. And as soon as you cut man out, people say that you changed. Nothing changed here, same player, different game.
Yes. Santan. ST. Look, I see a lot of men let their jealousy creep in. What you eat with, the girls that you sleep with, what you talk with, walk with, speak with. The first to the motives and last to the meetings. All I know is how to work, bruv. Start off as a worker and that's just how it works, bruv. When I was trying to work, niggas never tried to turn up. But when it's time to turn up, everybody turns up. And I don't know what I was thinking with the tweets about the searches, but when Harry got murdered, man was so emotional, trying to find solutions. I had some good intentions, but I guess I couldn't word them. And life's so funny. I got a message saying that the streets don't love me, the streets don't love you. If you died today, they wouldn't donate to your fucking GoFundMe. A lot of man hate me, but man can't touch me. That's why I got a chuckle, I'm a poet, no Chucky. My mummy trying to wake me up for college in the morning is the only time a human on this earth has ever rushed me. boy, it's true. I tell them youths that skunk weed is gonna poison you. All you wanna do is go and score a point or two. It's ironic, everybody's got a point to prove. When we were young, we never listened to them older man. How you beefing, man, if you don't even know the man? Before you poke a man, you man wanna expose a man. All for some Instagram clout and exposing gangs. So what's gangster then? Cause I don't really know if I'm honest. When we were young, we had dreams of being bosses, ballers, doctors, lawyers in the office. So how did that turn into dropping out of college? Snaps in a prison cell, bodies in a coffin. London is cursed, this city's got a problem. My bro ain't got a bird, he got an ostrich. A fucking life sentence. So don't talk about experience, I say what I want and that's period. My team's serious, I still got a squad full of lifers. From Dovegate to ISIS, freedom is priceless. And I see a lot of man trying to draw me out. I feel the tension in the air when I walk around. But would you rather be the person talking or the person doing all the things that people talk about? Scratch that, I ain't with a back chat. My mum calls me David, girls call me Santan and fam. I don't give a fuck if you're a bad man, you madman. The only guy I'm dodging is the tax man. They say that fame is a game, and it's true, cause if you say the wrong word then everybody wants to hang man. Ask Serge about the times that I had, man. I brought the fam together like when Tommy got the black hand. And if you got a good girl, you need to keep her close and let her in, because the difference is when things hit the fan, they're gonna disappear. All them side chicks and all the mistresses, all your broskies and your affiliates, and all the man that you were standing in the pictures with, they ain't visiting cause they ain't got a thing to give. I'm a hypocrite, but the line between stopping it and living it, I'm sitting in the thick of it. You would think I told my boys to come party at South, cause this year I said we need to touch bigger fish. Too many youths are dying and I'm sick of it. Go ahead. Look, black is beautiful, black is excellent. Black is pain, black is joy, black is evident. Working twice as hard as the people you know you're better than, cause you need to do double what they do so you can level them. Black is so much deeper than just African American. Our heritage been severed, you never got to experiment with family trees, cause they teach you about famine and greed. Show you pictures of our fam on their knees. Tell us we used to be barbaric, we had actual queens. Black is watching child soldiers getting killed by other children, feeling sick so quick, this could have happened to me. Mummy watching, telling stories about your dad and your niece. Listen, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Kid dies, the blacker the killer, the sweeter the news. And if he's white, you give him a chance, he's ill and confused. If he's black, he's probably armed, you see him and shoot. Look, black is growing up around the barbershop. Mummy says stay away from trouble, you're in yard a lot. Studying for ages, appreciating the chance you got, cause black is in your blood and you ain't even got the heart to stop. Black is stepping in for your brothers because your father's gone. Standing by your children when you haven't proven karma wrong. Black is doing all of the above, then going corner shop. Trying to help a lady cross the road to have her walking off. Black is growing up around your family and making it. Being forced to leave the place you love because there's hate in it. People say you're faking it, never stay for changing it. But black is being jealous, you'd be dead if you had stayed in it. Black is struggling to find your history and tracing it. You don't know the truth about your race cause they're erasing it. Black has got a really sour flavor, here's a taste of it. But black is all I know, there ain't a thing that I would change in it. Look, black isn't a single colour, man, there's shades to it. Her hair's straight and thick, but mine's got waves in it. Black is not divisive, they've been lying and I'm hating it. Black has never been a competition, we're all making it. Black is deadly. Black is when you're freezing in your home and you can't get sleep, but never feeling empty cause you got 20 cousins in your country living stress-free, walking for their water daughter wrapped inside a bed sheet. Black is distant, it's representing countries that never even existed while your grandmother was living. Black is my Ghanaian brother reading into scriptures, doing research on his lineage, finding out that he's Egyptian. Black is people naming your countries and what they trade most. Coast of Ivory, Gold Coast and the Grain Coast. But most importantly, to show how deep all of this pain goes, West Africa, Benin, they call it Slave Coast. Black is so confusing cause the culture, they're in love with it. Take our features when they want and have their fun with it. Never seem to help with all the things we know will come with it. Loud in our laughter, silent in our suffering. Black is being strong inside the face of defeat. Poverty made me a beast. I battled the law in the streets. We all struggle, but your struggle ain't a struggle like me. Well, how could it be when your people gave us the odds that we beat? I mean, bloody hell. What about our brothers that are stuck in jail that couldn't bust the bell? They held a bird and got to live with it. Black is being guilty until proven that you're innocent. Black is saying free all of my people stuck inside them prison cells. Think it's funny we ain't got nothing to say to them. Unconditional love is strange to them, it's amazing. Black has really got the sweetest flavour, here's a taste of it. But black is all I know, there ain't a thing that I would change in it. It is racist, whether or not it feels racist. The truth is, our prime ministers are real racist. They say, you should be grateful we're the least racist. I say the least racist is still racist. And if somebody hasn't said it, equality's a right, it doesn't deserve credit. Now if you don't want to get it, then you're never gonna get how the news treats Kate versus how they treated Meghan. Rest in peace Jack Merritt, you're my brother in arms. There's tears in our eyes and love in our hearts. We never had the same background, culture, colour or past, but you devoted your life to giving others a chance. And for that, I'm so taken aback, because he gave us all a voice. I have to say it for Jack. As a young black man that's seen paper and crack, giving tougher sentences, it's just paper and cracks. All he would want is unity, funding for communities, equal opportunities, people under scrutiny, no more immunity, way less hatred, more conservation, less deforestation. We want rehabilitation, now that would be amazing. But Grenfell victims still need accommodation, and we still need support for the Windrush generation, reparations for the time our people spent on plantations. I'm done. Just had to kick a chick out of the studio for the shit's nuts. Nah, like in Cal's words, the truth is madder than fiction. It's nuts out here.
I write that shit down.
Look, I see a thing that I touch, tell me about talking stage, gotta tell her don't force it. Beef man, pepper and salt it, me and RJ gotta pull up, no talking trap. You ain't got a rack to your name, my bro, bricklaying, we don't know about Shoreditch. Rental, I never insured it, M25 got a whip that calmly. Man try beef, my doggy, Warzone ting, how I come for a party. My little nigga can't lose that cash, I drop YGs, do it like Kalani. I don't rock Gucci or Armani, ST from ST, I can't squash that beef like fruit and barley. Still got a one black star like Kwame. Free car convoy in Sutton, my mum got matching whips with young'uns. Should've made Sinead hold on something, but it never would've worked, cause the girl too stubborn. Young G's talking my name on the ends, gotta tell him man please don't risk it. On the right day man I just frisk him, on the wrong day I'm getting man airlifted. I'm in Hollywood Hills with a white Rolls Royce and a one brown in from Compton. The Lambo parked just in front, man pull up to the bumper and do it like Conscience. She wanna go LV, no problem, went for the cheapest bag, that's nonsense. I took 100 bags from Barclays Bank, no cap, you can go and ask Ellie. That one mine, bouncing Betty, the bag 4K like a HD telly. Best believe that I'm back like Nelly, chest petite with a back like jelly. I'm seeing man send indirects, if you want a war man then you better be vocal. My right hand got a semi that's local, and this brown and I can't post on socials. My girl gotta be far from social, I don't wanna see her at Carney. 488 in the party, LBC, how I nicked the Ferrari. Girls say we're the littiest batch in South London, and bro's a fact. Airport, we're going for bands. I hopped out the plane, I ain't going for dance. What you know about telling the 1010 to keep her clothes on and moving good? I ain't on beating or misogyny, it's mahogany, I got bougie wood. Look, Airbnb with the guys, it's a white man's face that I used to book. Chill with a stupid look, so it's gonna be a kettle that I used to cook. I see a thing that I touch, tell me about talking stage, gotta tell her don't force it. Beef man, pepper and salt it, me and RJ gotta pull up, no talking trap. You ain't got a rack to your name, my bro, bricklaying, we don't know about Shoreditch. Rental, I never insured it, M25 got a whip that calmly.
Man try beef my doggy, Warzone ting how I come for a party. My little nigga can't lose that cash, I drop YGs, do it like Kalani. I don't rock Gucci or Armani, ST from ST, I can't squash that beef like fruit and barley. Still got a 1 black star like I see a thing that I touch, tell me about talking stage, I'm telling her don't stretch it. Beef, man can never neglect it. Me and MC, we pull up to inspect it. Trap, you ain't ever made 10 bags. Bricklaying, it's like Tetris. Deep, I never invested. M23, I whip that slowly. We got heat in south when I head central. Don't carry shit. My shooter thought about touching the city till I made that call like Sir Alex did. If the bar low, then I'm a limbo, a Kimbo. Blade for a Jimbo, sand that, tan that, Fran like Cisco. Real old school like Addy and Timbo. More time, I ain't tryna step out co-op. My hood hot like Jane and Finch. Me and RJ on survival mode. Still do a 2-player like Kane and Lynch. No Lynch when I hang got a she when I hang got a tech. This thing don't flinch, 7-inch. Got a punch like first of the month. No pinch, no pass, 2 cars like let's do this. 16 stepped inside, shotgun. Got one, not one that you find in the side of your best friend's ride. Slide, bro, it's a fact. Downtown, she going for bands. I hopped out the plane, I ain't going for dance. Look, imagine an island where the party never ends, where it's less about money and it's more about friends, where the vibes can't done. It's less about funding and more about fun. Tropical sun, that's life in the 60s coming from the Caribbean. You know Ian, Delroy, Vivian, Winston, who got drafted to England. Windrush babies from Kingston to Brixton. To say that the life of the party you're wrong, my Jamaicans the entire party. I can't see big Notting Hill Carney, I can't see. And the ride's fiberglass G, I want see. Imagine a place where you raise your kids, the only place you live says you ain't a Brit. They're deporting our people and it makes me sick, cause they were broken by the country that they came to fix. It's like
they came at the invitation of the British government. Their passports were stamped indefinite leave to remain. But for some who were children then, that was a false promise.
37 years of paying taxes and I got a letter saying that I was a legal immigrant. I came to England at the age of 10 and I've lived here all my life.
Look, imagine a world that's flawed and full of evil, where dictators and leaders are persecuting your people. The bodies of the innocents are piling to the steeples. The ironic part is, they're preying on the feeble. That's life in the 90s, you're Eastern European, and you're seeing people dying cause they're fighting for their freedom. They show you violence for having a voice. You move out with your kids and hope of having a choice. Life throws you a spanner, you can't handle the pain. So you gamble and you drink and then you gamble again. You argue with your wife and then you sleep on the couch. You hit your children and start freezing them out. You try and work things out, but it's never the same. All the women in your household are living afraid. When you look into the mirror, you're reminded again that you become the dictator you are fighting against. It's like
we are fighting for our rights, for our motherland, and that
Imagine a world that's fucked and untrue, where the many pay a price for the few, and every day the sun rises a little later. That's how it is when your oppressor is your liberator. That's right now living in the Middle East. Praise Allah for the peace. Death from a sky little with stars. You run away with your kids so you can give them a chance, but your asylum, it's got you in a different war, because the British wanna know what you're living it for. We rely on migration more than ever before. They're key workers but they couldn't even get in the door. When you're at heaven's gates, what you telling the Lord? You wouldn't even let a kid into some steadier shores. That's a life they may never afford. Surely you would want to give your people chances that were better than yours, no?
In 10 years of conflict, nearly 12,000 children have been killed or injured.
The children here are just a tiny fraction of the estimated 6 million in need of emergency humanitarian assistance. Thought perhaps as many as 3 million no longer live in their own homes, and up to 2 million children no longer attend school. The opportunities of this generation have been changed forever by this conflict.
I went to silence when I need to know who the fuck I was, bro. And I want to hear anyone else shut everyone else out, so I could just hear myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because we live in this world, yeah? You stand still, the way the tide's set up, it will take you away from yourself. You feel me? So then I was like, all right, cool. But I had to get silent, but it's not like man was going against the tide, because going against the tide still makes it about them. Still makes it about the poison that you've internalized that's in your mind. You feel me? It's like, bro, like, why am I in this water? Man, this is not even water. It doesn't even like me. It's not even for me. It's not taking me where I want to go. It's not taking me where I want to go. It's who the fuck I am, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like the tide will tell me that being black is an obstacle. You know what I'm saying? I had to switch rivers, bro, and say being black is an asset. I am who I am because I'm black, and I love everything about that. You feel me? And that's who the fuck I am.
Like man was saying, bruv, many nights, man prayed, bruv. Someone's gonna help me through this, man. Someone's gonna help bring me out of this shit, you know. Time. It took a while for man to recognize, boy, who he was gonna send. And you know what, man, I'm very proud, very happy to say it's one of my own, innit, you know. And boy, although none of this is easy, you know, just proud to be witnessing what's going on, man, you know.
Look, I don't know where to start, but I just done my first psychodrama, and I hope the world hears my craft. I'm excited, man, I pray you get to hear my craft. From my childhood, our mother didn't hear me laugh. I'm presenting you the future, I don't fear my past. I ain't got a tattoo anywhere near my arms, but best believe on my sleeves where I wear my heart. Do you know how easy it is to be a sinner? How many losses you need before you can be a winner? Reason with a criminal that needs to eat a dinner. Is it survival of the fittest, or is he a killer? Losing dad was big, losing you was even bigger. Never had a father and I needed you to be the figure. We're forgetting we had a brother that was even bigger. We were figures just trying to figure out who could be a figure. My brothers never spoke to each other when I was growing up. I remember trying to build a bridge, I wasn't old enough. I pray I hold the game for as long as you man can hold a grudge. Years went by, I know it's fucked, I had to hold it up for mummy on my own. I know it's tough, I got the coldest blood. I remember when you got sentenced and I was throwing up. It's like they took a piece of my freedom when I had opened up. I just lost the only fucking person I idolized. For my entire life I copied you down to the finest line. Bro, I got a flame in my mind that I'm trying to firefight. The pill I had to swallow wasn't bitter, it was cyanide. I learned over time, separation issues I described are probably the reason that I struggle feeling anything. I ain't got a vision of a marriage or a wedding ring. It's world domination in music or it ain't anything. I'm obsessed, focused on the objective. Tell a don yes, disagree I object. Used to treat my women like an object. Girls want a monster, come and see I'm the Loch Ness. Settle for a lot less. I just hope you're proud of me, brother, it's been a long stretch. You're my hero, and prior to this I was living on the edge like a house on a cliff. But now I'm living in the present like my house was a gift. I'm going psycho, this scene's mine, bro. Rappers wanna diss me, it's only online though. They put the mic and soft in a micro. Soft, not eyebrow. Swimming only time I can lie though. And let me be genuine, anybody rich on my age is American. Kicking ball or inherited. It only makes sense I'm independent, knowing everything had happened how I'm telling it. You niggas aren't getting it. I'm coming from the struggle, I survived and I'm still here. Used to bump train, that's two ways, I don't feel fair. I don't know trust, I know a tight bond will tear. Like a good wig, I can't tell you if it's real hair. I'm from South London, brother, people getting killed here. You can make a meal, but you can lose it if you're still here. I lost over 30 grand to family, I'm still here. The word don't appeal to me, you steal from me, I'm still here. Bro, I wasn't made for this. I don't get a break, but I'm aware of what breaking is. I wish you could take a hint as well as you could take the piss. I don't even speak to our brother, man, I just pray for him. It's never too late for him. Life is at its craziest. Walls started caving in. All the things I've seen would turn atheist. I didn't get 99 marks in English, I was faking it. I got 98 cause I don't know what a vacation is. If you sought God, what would you say to him? If given a chance, would you have taken it? If you could rewind time, what would you change in it? Do you believe in what an angel is? Furthermore, do you believe in what the devil is? Do you believe that I could illustrate what Streatham is, then break the fourth wall and base Leslie on my relatives? I'm grateful for my life because I aim for this. Every bad moment, every single fucking day of this. People looking at me, that's what fame can bring. But to understand the stairs, you take steps, then retrace the shit. I tell my circle the future's ours, we're shaping it. Your past is just the reason that I came to this. I thank God for the pain because it made me this.
One night in particular, bro. I think for some reason, man put on a beat. I was just in the front room, freestyling, bar for bar. I don't even know how old you was these times, bro. Probably about 10, 9. Yeah, man. If I think about it now, think about the transition. Them days there, you had no bars, but to be real, did anyone fam? You know what I mean? The core context, bro. Well, it was all mad fam, but I think the stuff I'm doing today, proper, man. You know what I mean? I think man's definitely blessed to see how the whole thing's come together. From times when I think it was Jekyll and Hyde, man. Played man that one there. I was thinking, yo, this one here's a banger, bro. I remember when I heard that one live on the airwaves for the first time, bro. I was pumping it. Man come to my door, he's like, bro, man, that's a bit loud, you know. I was like, fam, that's my brother. He's like, yeah. And you know, on your birthday, man send you a little card, and it begins, Jesse made 7 of his sons pass before Samuel. But Samuel said to him, the Lord has not chosen these. So he asked Jesse, are these all the sons you have? There is still the youngest, Jesse answered, but he's tending the sheep. Samuel said, send for him. will not sit down until he arrives. So he sent and had him brought in. He was ruddy, with a fine appearance and handsome features. Then the Lord said, rise and anoint him. He is the one. Bro, you know what that means? Say no more, man.
Question for the new Prime Minister. How do you have a heart so sinister? How are we so wasteful when people are dying in Somalia, Afghanistan, Egypt, Libya? The irony is we have no business in Syria, but kids are getting killed for all the business in Syria. And then they try and tell you that it's ISIS in their attempts at killing it. How many civilians died? So what's the difference between us and them? When you got drones killing kids just touching 10, then when a bomb goes off, every politician's lost like that last strike. It didn't kill 100 men. You ain't the same as them, but all that fuel for the fire is what you gave to them and what you take from them. All my life I know my mum's been working, in and out of nursing, struggling, hurting. I just find it fucked that the government is struggling to care for a person that cares for a person. So where's the discussion on wages and budgets, how they made them redundant? When I was a young'un, the letters in her car said my mum was overdraft, but somehow I still had dinner money in my pocket. And even the little things like ordering pizza were probably the reason for overtime in the evening. 5 till 10, 6 hours of sleeping for 22 years. My mum was doing it cleaning, dreaming that her kids would have a better life, going bed at night, struggling with getting by. That's the reality for millions of people in a nation where a lot of us were looking for a second try. A question for the new Prime Minister, and please tell me if I'm being narrow-minded, but how do we spend so much money on defence and weapons to wage war when the NHS is dying, bursting at the seams? And what about the people that voted for us to leave for the money that it would see? 350 million we give to the EU every week that our health service needs. But now them politicians got what they wanted. Can you see an empty promise or a poster on the street? Nurses in tears cause they're working every hour of the week and they still don't have the money that they need. You brought the heart of the nation to its knees. Underpaid, understaffed, overworked and overseen by people who can't ever understand how it feels to live life like you and me. Patients lying in the corridors cause doctors can't even find a bed for them to sleep. I remember A&E and all them sickening screams of a little girl waiting for a surgeon to be seen. Privatised healthcare, guns for police, increased uni fees. Is this what they're selling us? Well, let me remind you just in case you've forgotten that we live in Great Britain, not in Donald Trump's America. And speaking of America, stating the president, with all due respect, I've got something to say to them. I just find it funny you can't give a hand to Palestine, but you can trade whole arms with Saudi Arabia. Look, I got a question for the new Prime Minister. At Grenfell Tower, your response was ridiculous. You hid like a coward behind your 5 million, dodged responsibility and acted like you're innocent. And I can see you're terrified. You're not good at telling lies. I'm getting why you stay away from everything that's televised. You look like a robot and you don't speak with any life. It feels to me like any guy in press could have said them lines. Imagine going to the council for the safety of your block and you got kids but they're ignoring you at every time. Everyone who knew about that cladding should really be going prison under rule of joint enterprise. But if it ain't a little kid with a knife, I bet that judge is going easy when he's giving him time. They don't deserve to be free. Any builder MP that knew about the conditions but did it to save cheese. When I listened to the things that the residents had seen, I was so shocked I couldn't even speak. Families they know that had died in their sleep. How you choke on the smoke when you're struggling to breathe. The glow from the fire, the panic when you hear all of the sirens, the crackling, the popping and the muffled out screams. The fear in the eyes of a man that was trapped who jumped 15 floors from the tower to the street. I could only hear a fraction of the pain and the grief. Closing my eyes, trying hard not to cry at the joy and relief in the face of a man when a woman from the flat said his neighbour was alive. No help from the council when keeping any list or the people that survived, his neighbours and peers. And for that whole meeting I could see that he was trying, so his smile was an island in a sea full of tears. Look, I got a message for our old Prime Minister. David Cameron. I mean, you fucked us, resigned and sneaked out the firing line. I wanna know how you managed it. And are you bathing in the sun while them papers have a run at the woman that you left here to handle it? You gonna teach your little lad to be the man that's got a plan, and then the moment that it fails to abandon it? Are there bullies in his school? And when you pick him up after class, can you feel his embarrassment? I mean, you never gave a fuck about the youth, and that's the truth. There's no sympathy for you or your cabinet. I really wish I could have seen how you were scrambling when you lost the referendum that you had to win. I feel like politicians are all addicts in a big fat game, but it's lives that you gamble with. I've got a question for the leader of the Labour Party, Jeremy Corbyn. Where do you want to take the country to? Honestly, I want to put my trust in you, but you can understand why if I got trust issues. Do you really have the faith of your party? Do you really have faith in the party that will come with you? And how do you plan on keeping all the promises? Man, if I'm being honest, sir, I'm struggling to get with it. I just ain't getting it. Everybody's great until you get them into office, and then guys start forgetting things. Prove to us you're different. Don't promise me anything. Go and get justice for Sean Charles and Edison. And if you haven't had the thought to vote yet or protest cause you don't really see the progress, I hope you know that what they're saying is affecting us. The small steps are way better than no steps.
Have you ever raised the value of everyone around you? Have you ever been so high they gotta down you? Think pieces getting written about you. Have you ever been to Italy and eaten Italian? Have you ever signed a deal that came with a medallion? Have you ever booked a club and came with a battalion? Have you been to Montana and seen the mountains? Have you ever looked around and felt a profound sense of pride? Have you ever had to hide where exactly you reside? Have you been to the Waffle House on North Side? Have you ever made a pop star wanna be your bride? Have you hugged someone and they cried? Have you had your heroes sit you down and give you the guide? Have you ever spoken something into existence, or do you just talk about other people's lives? Stop giving me advice. Stop giving me advice. Stop all this unsolicited advice from the guys getting booked for a quarter of my price. All this red carpet shit, brand partnerships. I must have let y'all forget that boy nice. No Sprite, but life giving me lemons with the limelight. It's fine, victory's mine. I lost the desire for being intimate at the end of my nights. I can do that at the end of my life. You know the phrase is business before pleasure, cause I'm banking on it bringing me more pleasure. The pressure makes diamonds, the diamonds make more pressure, and so on and so forth. Okay, I'll give you 4 more measures and more records with more effort than ever before. I'm the youngin' on the team that's got a veteran core. They know the formula, just give him space and let him record. And just remember what he said on the chorus. Stop giving me advice. Stop giving me advice. Stop giving me advice.
Yeah.
Stop giving me.
Yeah.
Stop giving me advice.
Yeah.
Stop.
I know you feel love, feel shame, feel pride. I can see it in your eyes. I met a fan at work. He told me it's his job on the side, as if I'm unimpressed by his everyday life. Niggas die every day, B, that's everyday life. The woman that you idolize can never play wife to me. When you've done as many flights as me, long nights as me, took as many left turns to make right as me. I'm in the middle of the veil like a bride to be. That's why I like to. Yeah. You left somebody that you love at the bottom of a mountain cause they're afraid to climb it? Have you changed your climate? Had her Insta and made her change the private? Had her fly economy and make her change the private? Seen your nigga get nicked and then go and catch a case just like him. Brought her to the game and she ain't excited. Probably cause my mum sat courtside for I did. Am I sick if I say I like women with mileage and trips to Knightsbridge? Old Jemima, trips in a park with my oldest rider to test out the 9 like I loaned a striker. I'm a lone survivor. And the way I spell lone is A-L-O-A-N. I don't ever wanna spend on a whole again, but I'm a fucking feminist so I go again. I'm on a roll again. Yeah. Can't control what the heart feels. You soon go broke, I see you blowing it fast still. Death row, you niggas down to your last meal. You ever signed a 7-figure deal on a bird's quill? Can't even call it breakfast car, it wasn't your first meal. Forgotten birthdays, but remember your verse still. Yeah. You ever fucked a supermodel and it sounds like skeletons dancing? You feel numb to the praise and the memories passing. You ever robbed someone and it sounds like asking? Didn't have no food so you disguise it as fasting. Had drugs, abused perfume trying to mask it. You ever lived the life of an artist, escaping darkness? Fines are you paying for parking? You can tell how she fucked by the way that she glancing. Your communication bad but you're rich so she giving you chances. And pretty women giving you dances. I come with a pole but she more Olivia than Francis. You ever been?
Stop giving me advice. Stop giving me. Stop giving me advice. Stop giving me advice. Stop giving me. Stop giving me advice. Stop.
Look, 20 to 1, look at the time, it's 20 to 1. I'm on a ride with the guys and we're looking for him. If we catch him, it's 20 to 1. Feds behind me, driving a Beamer. Odds of my freedom are 20 to 1. I make a call, I'm getting him touched. 20 to 1, 20 to 1, yeah, yeah. Made in the street, my nigga nearly got done for an AM. He went on a run, he was staying with me. I told my girl that we can't be together. She's crying, it's something I hated to see. Really, I struggle to stay on my feet. I'm looking for her and the lady I meet. I got 2 letters that you're gonna see. If you're someone that wanted away in the beef, A and the E, playing with me. We send him up to his maker to meet. Where I stay on the street. There's no love, there's no love. 20 to 1, look at the time, it's 20 to 1. I'm on a ride with the guys and we're looking for him. If we catch him, it's 20 to 1. Feds behind me, driving a Beamer. Odds of my freedom are 20 to 1. I make a call, I'm getting him touched. 20 to 1, 20 to 1, yeah, yeah. 20 to 1, look at the time, it's 20 to 1. I'm on a ride with the guys and we're looking for him. If we catch him, it's 20 to 1. Feds behind me, driving a Beamer. Odds of my freedom are 20 to 1. I make a call, I'm getting him touched. 20 to 1, 20 to 1, yeah. Man tried to stick me 2 months back. Hands on the wheel so the car don't crash. Run up on me, there's a price to pay. Dog, I ain't taking card or cash. I really did it with class, no maths. Mine don't matter when heart don't match. A good girl like Pokemon, easy to see but hard to catch. I'm so real that it's hard to cap. I've been low so it's hard to brag. I've been hurt so it's hard to love. Mum needs it so it's hard to have. Any ride out, I'm good to go. Bro's got my back, it's good to know. If she a 9, that's good to see. If she a 10, she's good to roll. Man, clout chase, it's tough to watch. Bad friends, it's tough to drop. Enough man try by respect. That don't work cause it's tough to cop. Sometimes it's tough to think. No liver left, it's tough to drink. Through the noise, it's tough to hear. Through the pressure, it's tough to live. Through the wire and through the wall. Through the sea and through the earth. Through the fire and through the war. Through the death and through the birth. Through the pleasure and through the pain. Through the drought and through the rain. Through the dark and through the day. Through the love and through the hate. 20 to 1, look at the time, it's 20 to 1. I'm on a ride with the guys and we're looking for him. If we catch him, it's 20 to 1. Feds behind me, driving a Beamer. Odds of my freedom are 20 to 1. I make a call, I'm getting him touched. 20 to 1, 20 to 1, yeah, yeah. 20 to 1, look at the time, it's 20 to 1. I'm on a ride with the guys and we're looking for him. If we catch him, it's 20 to 1. Feds behind me, driving a Beamer. Odds of my freedom are 20 to 1. I make a call, I'm getting him touched. 20 to 1, 20 to 1, yeah, yeah.
Smiling like a nice passion. Came on a Rambo thing, everything camouflaging. Looking like a bulletproof vest, nah, that's just a body warmer. Big man gossiping, there's nothing worse. I swear I'm a father for them, man. Bring something larger for them, man. Disaster, disaster for them, man. Them man, them man, them man there. Make a one trip there, just to make a one thing clear. Then fly out to Edinburgh. I'm so fly, I might just pop my collar. Need a zoo beat so raw. Left eye look through your soul. I'm blinded by love while I'm winking at you. I'm thinking out loud, so you know I'm always thinking about you. Same time I don't think I'm too irrational.
Fuck beefing with babies, catch a man raving. We're taking your paper, you're yakking your ladies. Fist fight, this bitch bites like it's rabies. Drop from your baby, catch him there.
I'm standing here, bumped into Dave by the Santander. You was in the same spot you was in last year. He said life ain't fair. I know a man who live life in fair.
This time last year, you on the same block standing there. Smoking, gossiping, chatting bare. Don't tell me that you ain't involved. I'm Jeremy Carr, man don't care. Man don't business, love no witness. Hug no traitor, spud no snitches.
Man try live this, never knew he had a clitoris. Have man for breakfast, talk about hit list. I bring the fire, you a liar and a backstabber. I'm with the born chasers or I'm with the cash grabbers. I'm doing mathematics, automatic, never static. And she don't know my real name, she thought I was Patrick. Sit back and smoke a baseball bat. You think this is the life, but it ain't all that. I done some evil things that I wouldn't take back. I keep it to myself, cause people wanna chat.
Keep it to yourself, people wanna talk. Flossing in the gossips, how you end up in a war. I got nothing for a fed, copper for your head. And that's the definition of a penny for your thoughts.
We just live and maintain. We on the same streets, but we don't play the same game. You're the type to get caught and go and play the blame game. You should be ashamed if I stick to my heart. I put my stick to your brain, let it rip for the pain. They put shit on my name till I grip and I aim.
Dip on a plane with a brand new name. Mummy, I got a flight to catch. All for an internet gangster or a cyberman. Mike Myers, man, a couple tries tried to try, man. My boys put stars in the hood like I'm Strider, man. I know people wearing rollies doing life in Cannes. Isn't it ironic that they couldn't find the time to plan?
Still keep a faith in God, still couldn't spare the rod. Marshall, you know me, I came with the blazing squad.
You better pray to God whenever I'm in town. Like a kid in a divorce, I'm leaving with a spouse. I can't make a horse to the river open its mouth. You ain't got the drive, that's why you're in a drought. Life's great, I'm in Sweden or Copenhagen, getting brain from a dame whose first name I can't pronounce.
Smiling like a nice passion. Came on a Rambo thing, everything camouflaging. Looking like a bulletproof vest, nah, that's just a body warmer. Big man gossiping, there's nothing worse. I swear I'm a father for them, man. Bring something larger for them, man. Disaster, disaster for them, man. Them man, them man, them man there. Make a one trip there, just to make a one thing clear. Then fly out to Edinburgh. I'm so fly, I might just pop my collar. Need a zoo beat so raw. Left eye look through your soul. I'm blinded by love while I'm winking at you. I'm thinking out loud, so you know I'm always thinking about you. Same time I don't think I'm too irrational.
Where to start, but I just done my first psychodrama, and I hope the world hears my craft. I'm excited, man, I pray you get to hear my craft. For my childhood, our mother didn't hear me laugh. I'm presenting you the future, I don't fear my past. I ain't got a tattoo anywhere near my arms, but best believe on my sleeves where I wear my heart. Do you know how easy it is to be a sinner? How many losses you need before you can be a winner? Reason with a criminal that needs to eat a dinner. Is it survival of the fittest or is he a killer? Losing dad was big, losing you was even bigger. Never had a father and I needed you to be the figure. We're forgetting we had a brother that was even bigger. We were figures just trying to figure out who could be a figure. My brothers never spoke to each other when I was growing up. I remember trying to build a bridge, I wasn't old enough. I pray I hold the game for as long as you man can hold a grudge. Years went by, I know it's fucked, I had to hold it up for mummy on my own. I know it's tough, I got the coldest blood. I remember when you got sentenced and I was throwing up. It's like they took a piece of my freedom when I had opened up. I just lost the only fucking person I idolized. For my entire life I copied you down to the finest line. Bro, I got a flame in my mind that I'm trying to firefight. The pill I had to swallow wasn't bitter, it was cyanide. I learned over time, separation issues I described are probably the reason that I struggle feeling anything. I ain't got a vision of a marriage or a wedding ring. It's world domination in music or it ain't anything. I'm obsessed, focused on the objective. Tell a don yes, disagree I object. Used to treat my women like an object. Girls want a monster, come and see I'm the Loch Ness. Settle for a lot less. I just hope you're proud of me, brother, it's been a long stretch. You're my hero, and prior to this I was living on the edge like a house on a cliff. But now I'm living in the present like my house was a gift. I'm going psycho, this scene's mine, bro. Rappers wanna diss me, it's only online though. They put the mic and soft in a micro. Soft, not eyebrow. Swimming only time I can lie though. And let me be genuine, anybody rich on my age is American. Kicking ball or inherited. It only makes sense I'm independent, knowing everything had happened how I'm telling it. You niggas aren't getting it. I'm coming from the struggle, I survived and I'm still here. Used to bump train, that's two ways, I don't feel fair. I don't know trust, I know a tight bond will tear. Like a good wig, I can't tell you if it's real hair. I'm from South London, brother, people getting killed here. You can make a meal, but you can lose it if you're still here. I lost over 30 grand to family, I'm still here. The word don't appeal to me, you steal from me, I'm still here. Bro, I wasn't made for this. I don't get a break, but I'm aware of what breaking is. I wish you could take a hint as well as you could take the piss. I don't even speak to our brother, man, I just pray for him. It's never too late for him. Life is at its craziest. Walls started caving in. All the things I've seen would turn atheist. I didn't get 99 marks in English, I was faking it. I got 98 cause I don't know what a vacation is. If you sought God, what would you say to him? If given a chance, would you have taken it? If you could rewind time, what would you change in it? Do you believe in what an angel is? Furthermore, do you believe in what the devil is? Do you believe that I could illustrate what Streatham is, then break the fourth wall and base Leslie on my relatives? I'm grateful for my life because I aim for this. Every bad moment, every single fucking day of this. People looking at me, that's what fame can bring. But to understand the stairs, you take steps, then retrace the shit. I tell my circle the future's ours, we're shaping it. Your past is just the reason that I came to this. I thank God for the pain because it made me this.
One night in particular, bro. I think for some reason, man put on a beat. It was just in the front room, freestyling, bar for bar. I don't even know how old you was these times, bro. Probably about 10, 9. Yeah, man. If I think about it now, think about the transition. Them days there, you had no bars, but to be real, did anyone fam? You know what I mean? The core context, bro. Well, it was all mad fam, but I think the stuff I'm doing today, proper, man. You know what I mean? Like, I think man's definitely blessed to see how the whole thing's come together. From times when I think it was Jekyll and Hyde, man. Played, man, that one there. I was thinking, yo, this one here's a banger, bro. I remember when I heard that one live on the airwaves for the first time, bro.